Welcome back to National Sports Chat. This is Boxing Talk with Troy.
We're going to talk about Canelo Alvarez and Kovalev. So basically, what I want to do is just start off with that. Even though this is your podcast segment, right?
All right.
I'm going to interrupt you. But what do you think, right, about Kovalev and Canelo fighting for November 2nd? Now, keep in mind, Kovalev just got through from fighting Anthony Yard, and he took some punishment.
Heavy punishment.
Yeah, so my thing is, like, what do you think about him actually taking that date that soon?
That November 2nd date?
Yeah.
I think he should rest. I think he should wait. If he should take a date, it should be sometime in mid or late December, possibly to bring in a new year, simply because of the amount of punishment he took in that fight, because it wasn't no cakewalk. Hey, Yard was coming in there, he was laying them yards on you, putting them hands, you know. That boy was all type of jacked up. His body, his face. I mean, he was,
he was getting that work, man.
He got that work that night, but he was able to hang strong and definitely pull out that victory the way he did.
Yeah, last minute too.
Hey, man.
So, I think the commentators, you know, the person that deal with the cards, you know, throughout I think it was Harold Letterman. I'm not sure who it was exactly, but they had Kovalev leading all the rounds up into the 8th.
Yeah.
Which is the round that Yard almost knocked Kovalev out.
Oh man.
Yeah. So it was brutal.
Kovalev was basically out on his feet, most definitely. I'm talking about he had to survive that round by the grace of God.
By the grace, for real. So, far as my opinion, I think that it's too soon, and I actually did a podcast on this. I think Canelo is one of those fighters where he kind of cherry pick his way. He look at the vulnerability of the fighters. He's the only person that created his own weight class. When you look at Mayweather, he fought at 152. When you look at, even though he got blasted, Mayweather put the paws on him. You know, ludicrous, drop bowls on him. So basically, Canelo is a fighter that sees that Kovalev is weak in the body. So since he's that way, he want to fight him and basically duck Demetrius Andrade and Jamal Charlo.
Yeah, he definitely want to duck him.
Yeah.
Charlo? Oh man, he don't want no part of him.
He don't want that work, man.
I'm talking about none. I mean, he ain't want that work so bad that he relinquished his belt. I'm talking about that's how Charles became the champion, because he literally gave up his belt just so he wouldn't have to face him, because he was the #1 mandatory.
Right.
Man,
yeah. But you know the WBC did some crazy stuff that they wouldn't do for nobody else.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Franchise champion.
Franchise champion.
I ain't never heard of it. They created that.
We already know what that is, man. The big dogs basically saying Canelo is the cash cow, so we're not going to give him that pressure. You know, he already left us. He the money. You know what I'm saying? He's already proven. So with that being said, you know, they're not going to basically make him force. He's not going to force him to actually do the same thing over, you know, and possibly lose all that money that Canelo is making, because they get a percentage off that. So we already know, man, it's a lot of corruption with that. You know what I'm saying? So,
and not only do they get a percentage, but at the same time, a lot of people don't know, each time you defend that title or you gain the title, you must pay the WBC, the WBO, the WBA. You must pay them a certain percentage, like up to $250,000 all the way up to $600,000, so that you can carry around that belt.
for sure.
But I mean, a lot of people don't know about that. That's just
right.
None of the part of it.
I remember a while ago when Mayweather was fighting, he had all those belts. He like, man, I'm gonna relinquish my belts.
Yeah.
And I didn't understand why, but then at one point I'm like, they end up paying for the belts, like just to retain them.
You gotta pay them a certain fee just so you can maintain your championship belt that you rightfully earned, that you rightfully beat another fighter for.
Right.
I mean, it's a belt.
Yeah. So going back to Canelo, the reason why I don't like this fight, because if he's going to go to 175, right, he should fight the big dogs, the better BS. He should fight Demetrius Bivol. Instead, you want to fight Kovalev. And he did that to Rocky Fielding.
Yep.
When they had, at the 168 division, they had Rocky filled in. They had Caleb Smith and all them or whatever, right? Caleb Smith was the one who actually knocked Rocky Fielding out, gave him his first loss. But instead of fighting, you know what I'm saying, the top dog, he wanted to fight the lesser.
I went to sleep just like Rocky Fielding. My bad.
Exactly, right? I mean, it was a given. So he patented his resume. You know what I'm saying? But it looks good.
Oh, it looks great.
You know what I'm saying?
It looks great. I mean, this is the only fighter that can literally get their ass whooped by Mayweather. I'm talking about bad. Made look like an amateur. I'm talking about just got demolished.
Sure.
And yet, he still be looked at as one of the most pound for pound best, pound for pound feared, and everything else. Come on now.
So, but if I was Kovalev, you know, I'll definitely push the issue to, you know, push the date back. And matter of fact, what I do is I'll wait till it get close, and then I'll pull out. I'll say, you know what, I have an injury or something to where they have to push the date back.
Oh yeah, I either push the date back or throw in another fighter.
Yeah,
it's gonna be one of the two. Because
but they don't want no other fighter because they trying to have this Mexican fighter in four different divisions to
four different weight divisions
retain the belt. You know what I'm saying?
Yup, which is Hogman. Okay, let me see. But Canelo, you want Kovalev, not 100%. You want a damaged good Kovalev.
Yeah.
You don't even want to give this man time to rest, give his body time to heal from the amount of punishment that he took from Yard. And that right there is a no-go. You should want to beat the best at their best, not beat the best at their less.
Right.
You know, I know he definitely one of the top dogs in the division, and he definitely got a lot left in the tank. But at the same time, the man, he's older now, and he needs time to recover.
Right.
I mean, because think about it. If you were sitting up there, you took that much punishment, do you think that you go try to range a date just that fast?
Right.
10 weeks off?
No.
Man, come on. I just finished a whole 8-9 weeks training camp.
Yeah. So let me go down a little quick list. He fought Miguel Cotto, right? Because he's not. First of all, the premise is Canelo is he's privileged, and he lost a lot of fights, and they gave him special treatment. So he fought Austin Trout, right? Lost. He got a gifted decision. Sugar Shane Mosley, which is a welterweight, right? He beat the brakes off him.
Hey, I think he edged out Trout too. That's neither here or there. He did edge out Trout. You could say Trout won. It was definitely a good fight. I got him like barely, like by the grace, like barely edging him out, but you edged him out. I got Canelo at edging him out.
All right, so he lost to Arislani Lara.
Well, that's a whole different story.
He lost to him.
That's
a different
story.
Right?
I mean, robbery.
Robbery. Hey, man. They did everything but really pull the gun, you know, the trigger on me. So he lost that one. He lost against...
I mean, Triple G definitely edged him out, but they made a draw. Hey, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But then he came back, and like Triple G, he just didn't go in training camp and make his adjustments the way he was supposed to. When he came back, Canelo, he won.
I ain't even talk about Triple G. I mean, Triple G.
I call him, like Andre Ward said, Baby G.
Yeah.
Baby G. My man had to go ahead and retire out of that weight division because you ducked him.
Right.
But you know.
Yeah, exactly. So,
it is what it is.
But yeah, man. I don't even want to talk about Canelo no more.
Yeah, I want to switch over into the NBA for a second. The Los Angeles Lakers, they acquired a solid pick in Dwight Howard. Now, I was listening to an interview with Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard said, you know, he was mad at Kobe for years for calling him soft. You soft. You was soft.
You still soft.
I mean, we all know. I mean, you still missing game because I'm not going to get on that. But y'all know the reason why he missed some games. You know, he had a few issues with his tail.
Yeah.
But you're soft.
Yeah.
But, you know, he definitely was soft. So he said that, man, for years I didn't understand what Kobe meant when he called me soft. He said, you know, now he do understand what Kobe meant. Kobe was trying to bring out the best in him. Put a little chip on his shoulder, bring out a little beast, you know, because he was like, yo, I'm just here. I want to have fun. I want to do this. I want to do that. I don't want you to really mention me in with all the other greats, but why not? That right there is an honor when you be mentioned in with all the greats, especially the great centers all the time. You know, it's definitely a handful of them. But for you to be mentioned with them, man, come on. Now that right there is a blessing within itself. but he didn't understand at that time. Now that he older and he got bounced around from team to team to team, that's what happened. Now he's just like, man, this is my last tour. He said, man, if y'all let me in, I promise you, Lakers. I promise you, y'all won't be disappointed. I'm going to go out there, I'm going to give it my all. I'm going to take it serious. I'm not going to put on my skirt no more. I'm going to wear my big boy jaw. This is what he going to do. He got a big boy. He going to put on his big boys. It is what it is.
So he admit wearing the skirt.
So if they get him playing at least 14 and 12, oh, man, they got man, because we know he going to get them double-digit rebounds. But if he protect that rim the way he supposed to, and he also put up them little trash bucket, if he just get 14 points, he don't even have to get his career 18 and 12. If he can just get 14 and 12, that's all they need right there for the winning chip. Because you got LeBron James, the world's greatest player. You got Anthony Davis. I'm talking about the best power forward, in the league, period, hands down. I'm talking about this boy's stats is crazy. I'm talking about it's otherworldly. I'm talking about
Only thing crazy is this cat right here.
Hey man, AD.
For thinking,
true.
For even giving Dwight Howard a chance, for even giving him the benefit of the doubt, is crazy within itself.
I believe in you, son.
I don't. So
you gonna wear the tutu?
Yeah, he gonna wear the tutu.
No, I can't think he gonna wear the tutu.
Yeah, he gonna wear it. So. Here's the thing. Here's the problem I have with Dwight Howard. First of all, he probably still can't shoot free throws. So they're going to do a hack
glass. But use that glass, boy.
Man, he going to break it. You know what I'm saying? You know how Shaq, he broke the rim by dunking. He going to break it by the free throws. You know what I'm saying? So, but as far as Dwight Howard, I really don't believe in him no more because he quit on himself pretty much. And he injury prone. You know what I'm saying? So
that's a good point.
Unless they actually play him in the playoffs, I don't really see him, going that far.
Well, I believe definitely everybody deserves a second chance. I mean,
second?
Yeah. Well, look, he had many chances.
Man, but this
is his last chance. I would definitely believe that he has what it takes to get it done. If he believes in himself, it's more of a mental battle with him. So as long as he can somehow become mentally strong and handle his business and do what he's supposed to do, then he can definitely be the Superman. The Superman that we was accustomed to.
Man, he is fraud as that dunk they claim he did. That he threw the ball in the rim. He is fraud as that, bro. I'm telling you that. Man, he didn't even dunk that ball. He threw it in the rim.
When you that big, guess what? If you throw it in the rim and touch it, it's still a dunk.
Hey, he didn't even touch the rim. That's the cold part.
All right, man.
I damn near about to pull it up.
All right, man. You can pull it up, but
But as far as the Lakers goes, I really don't even think they're gonna make it to the finals. I don't
see no other team beating them. I'm sorry.
As far as who?
I don't see no team beating them. Just for the simple fact, the amount of all-star power, the amount of championships that they have combined on their team. Man, come on. I ain't nobody beating them.
All right,
I mean, I know most of the sports analysts, they definitely would say they want to give LeBron more of an easy loop. Like, because you put too much pressure on him. King James pipes will bust. Then you got Dwight Howard pipes already bust. It is what it is. You don't want both of their pipes being bust. But you definitely want them to be flowing pretty smoothly. So the quickest way to get them to flow smoothly is definitely put them at a low ranking. Man, they go win.
People underestimate the power of cohesiveness.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Like, when you look at a team, right, that's been together for so long,
okay,
that overrides all the talent in the world for a different team. So when you look at, in most cases,
Boston 2008.
In most cases it's been that for LeBron. Because remember, they had a lot of talent. Remember Dwayne Wade.
Okay. Chris Bosh.
I ain't talking about Miami.
About the Heat?
I'm talking about when they went to Cleveland.
Okay, yeah.
So you had Dwayne Wade, you had Derrick Rose, you had Jay Crowder, you had
George Hill.
Yeah, you had all them people, right? That's
Kyrie Irving, Kevin Love. That boy had the doggone whole Eastern All-Star roster about nine deep.
Man. You know what I'm saying? So, but he didn't go nowhere. Well, he went to the championship, but
he got there.
They didn't win it. They didn't even have a chance.
He'll choke.
Well, they lucky Kyrie actually was hurt for Boston, or otherwise he wouldn't even went to the championship. So he got a gifted situation.
Okay.
But for the most part, LeBron James had a group of caliber players where, he still didn't really do much.
He couldn't. They had a right
and he's in the West. Look, see, people always said that LeBron James being like
Easy East.
Yeah, they try to say him being in the East and have nothing to do with it, right? Now remember,
he got hurt. He was durable till he came to the West. The first year he came to the West, what happened? Injury. 26 game. My bad, 28.
Oh,
out.
See, and this is what people don't mention.
Wild West.
When he came back, they were 17 and 18.
Mm-hmm.
17 and 18. See, nobody like to mention that though. You know what I'm saying? They just want to mention all the good. Oh man, they was in 4th place. Okay.
Yeah, but they was in 4th place.
He came
but then
back.
what happened to kill the morale of the team? He's ready to put the boost to him. He's ready to put the boost to his whole team.
He killed him.
Yeah, he personally ready to put the boost to his whole team. I'm talking about. So then from there, his team quit on him.
But does that have to be every season?
Yeah.
He want to put the boot to somebody?
Yeah, I mean,
he was
last time I checked, LeBron is up to 56 different teammates now.
Man, last time I checked, LeBron James went to the Lakers. So if you didn't like who they had, you shouldn't have went there. Don't go to an organization with the intent to kick somebody else out. You know what I'm saying?
Keep everybody out.
Because that might
keep Kuzma though. Keep Kuzma.
That might have been the only team that wanted that specific player, but you came there and you stopped his money. Now the person is out the league and trying to go for the big 3. You know what I'm saying? Like, all because of you. So now they got to take a very big pay cut. You know what I'm saying? Because LeBron James decided that he didn't want that player.
Well, definitely a lot of people go sit up there and they be like, oh, LeBron James. And at the same time, they had the front office didn't want him neither. They said, look here, we'd rather have Anthony Davis than all you bums. Can I blame him? Nah, I don't blame him. But at the same time, hey, I like Lonzo Ball. He was definitely developing, a little injury prone, a little ugly jumper, but I definitely like him. Yeah, he played pretty good defense.
Yeah, I didn't like him. But, yeah, man, I definitely think Dwight Howard is not going to make a difference, because if I believe that, I would have, campaigned for him going to the Warriors last year when they had a chance to get him. So I'm really not a believer in Dwight Howard. And then
he would have jacked up their system.
Yeah, then LeBron James is definitely one of those players who kind of kill careers because...
Career killer?
Yeah, he's a career killer.